Alright guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of Let's Play Russia on Emperor. So, last we left the series, we were fighting the Americans. They surprise invaded us in St. Petersburg, and now we're kind of fighting to eradicate them. So, I think my plan last time, it's been a couple of days since I last played, was just to reform the line and upgrade all my archers to crossbows. I don't have the gold though. But I kind of want to fight Washington, but I just don't have the power to quite do it, especially with the district. So they're willing to give us luxury resources, gold, and seed the city. See, I'm actually okay with that. We'll take that. Mostly because we actually need some time to upgrade our units and just organize everything again, and then we'll do another war to fight. We're really interested in taking Washington. See, I was kind of, I have to think about this. I was kind of debating when I loaded up the game. Since we have such a massive military, we could actually fight Congo as well and just kind of take over everything. So instead of trying to catch up now, we do like another push, like another war of conquest, and then we try and catch up. The downside is we don't have a lot of production, but we definitely have the option to fight. So let's say we weren't fighting the Americans, although taking Washington here would have been nice. We could kind of fight Congo if we wanted to. I mean, we have the tech to go archers. So if we were to fight them, what would we need to recover? I think we want the workshops here, so we can build like production focused buildings to kind of get production in our cities to catch up with everything. Because there isn't really, like, the next tiers is like Cossacks and Rangers, but it's very far up the tech tree. So I think we just go workshops to try and get some production, and then we kind of reconstitute our forces, and then we head north into the Bansa Congo. Do we want to do that? See, I'm kind of on the whole war or expansion war. I don't mind that actually, given the current situation. Let's move some of our archers over. These guys can just take a promotion. It'll be hard though, since they already have crossbowmen and special military units. But since they have so much army anyways, I feel like we're kind of bound to fight them regardless. So I think just getting ready for a war isn't the most terrible thing on the planet. I mean, we actually ended up getting our cities just through the Americans, so that's kind of neat. I mean, if I was doing the peaceful thing, I'd probably get a watermill. Like, we have wheat and we do get some food and production from it. But I just think, given the situation, we could make some swordsmen. They're actually pretty cheap. They're 35 strength. It's almost similar to the crossbowmen. I think I actually want to make some swordsmen then, to just kind of go to town on them. See, my plan originally was a science victory, but I mean, winning by science is like inherently pretty difficult. Okay, we actually got a lot from trading with Washington. Kind of okay with that. I think I should upgrade the food tiles for the city, just so they can actually, you know, grow. Which one is this working? I mean, these are all upgraded tiles. Whoops. So let's take our builder here. and we'll kind of send him to upgrade one of the other cities. You just have to check if these are upgraded. Yeah, they are. Right, so you can go over and help the conquered cities, essentially. It's scary. Congo is definitely strong. Oh, so America was actually targeted by declaration of war by Congo. Okay. Okay, we'll denounce him. And then... well, I don't really want him to take the city. Because if he takes it, it just takes the penalties for being captured. You know, it drops in population and stuff. So I really want to actually... like, if he kills Washington down to very low health and we just kind of swoop in and, you know, conquer it from there, that would be optimal. But I have a peace treaty with the Americans, at least for a while, so it's a little harder to kind of pull that off. The good thing is, though, the Americans are probably going to wear down the... what's it, Congolese forces? I presume. So, that's pretty good for me. I have a settler. Is it worth settling over here? I mean, there's a pretty good city right here, so presumably we can go and plop ourselves down. Like, ideally I want to settle probably here, next to some culture tiles and some good food tiles. We'll just kind of keep doing the swordsman, because the crossbowman takes about 5 times as long, which doesn't seem very, you know, profitable for us, at least not right now. The downside if I declare war on Congo and I fight them here is that it's going to be a long way up to their capital for me, so we'll have to grind through their forces later, if that's the route we go. But I think it would make the most sense, instead of going up through taking this city, and this city would be easiest just to go here. Granted, it's through a forest, but I really want to get in. Maybe we take the city and we just kind of surround the city. We're still in plus amenities, and we're good on housing, so... swordsman. Oh, we can't demand the city from him. Okay, well, Washington is kind of killing a lot of their forces, which is pretty nice.
A man on a horse is spiritually...
I think while I have the chance, I just kind of want to move everything over a bit, so we make sure we make room for the right units later. I didn't really expect this game to just be so warmongering, but my problem is that they're so up in our face right from the start, like just positionally, that it makes a little bit more sense to me just to straight on fight them. Because if we could take this entire area, we're really set for going into the late game, but obviously we don't have any guarantees that it's possible for us to do, at least not yet. Ideally we attack when Washington is down to, like, when the shield or the fortifications go, like the blue bar. That would be optimal, but I don't think that's kind of what what we'll get. Would be nice though, but I'm not hoping. Do we want to build units down here or not? See, we don't need a builder and we don't have a trade route. Those are the most important things. Is there any of the buildings we would like? We could make a campus since it's a good, like, science place. The problem is that we don't really have a lot of good tiles. We could take it here, maybe. Yeah, I'm kind of down with that, actually. Let's put it here, actually. The reason for doing this... we should put it here. The reason for doing this is... I really want to make sure I don't fall too far behind on science, so dedicating one of our cities to it, it seems pretty nice, because that city down there, just given all the mountain tiles, it doesn't really have the option to do a lot of districts, which means these can do all the happiness and trade and culture things, like New York, New Orleans, Los Angeles, and even St. Petersburg have really good positions for a lot of districts, where Smolensk really doesn't. It's a very specialized city. It has like the holy site, and we want some sciences like faith and science, and it just kind of sneaks in some housing, but it's probably not going to get all the trade districts and stuff like that. Let's repair. Should have repaired the wheat first, I think. Okay. Okay, let's denounce America as well, so we have an opportunity to fight their capital. I mean, it's very clear, just given the direction I took, that we are going to fight. So I'm not really too worried about the warmonger penalties. At least not at this point. We might be a little bit... it might come back and bite us in the later ages, because the AIs don't really forget. But at least for now, we're not really very scared, because we are actually planning to kill both the civs that are in our immediate vicinity. Or at least do a very good attempt at killing them. I'm a little afraid for Washington, actually. I don't want it to fall. But I think it'll die in maybe 3 turns. So I think when it becomes our turn now... Oh, I have to move something. Yeah, when it becomes my turn this time, I think that I'm inclined to just attack Congo. And yeah, it sucks a little bit, because we're not quite ready, but just given the situation, right? They didn't get that far. We can maybe do one more turn. No. Okay, we're just building a million swordsmen. Guess we can build 1 crossbow. No, that makes no sense. They take so long. We'll just keep making swordsmen. We're so heavily invested in army as well, which is kind of funny actually. Okay, let's settle the city. We'll make a granary, otherwise it doesn't grow ever. Could actually take the builder and make that. See, I want to make that, but I don't really want to move it out of the war zone, essentially. If I'm at war... I have to wait 5 turns maybe, because I was late in denouncing America, and I still have the peace treaty. So I can't actually move in. My people will settle exactly where they please. Okay, that's pretty scary. But I still don't think I can go in, right? They really are quite the powerhouse. I can't declare war yet, can I? Oh, I can actually. Do I want to declare war on them? Because I need to declare war in America to go in. I guess since I clicked next turn, I just kind of have to... Like, I already fortified some of my units. So I guess we're waiting one more turn. Which is not great. Like, I really hope that we're not too late. Ugh. Well, it might fall. I think I should have done it last turn, but I just kind of ended up having clicked. So we'd like to declare war.
If I must choose between righteousness and peace, I choose righteousness.
He chooses righteousness. I mean, in this case, he's actually, you know, he's entitled to feel that way. Let's send an envoy here. Yep, because then we're tied, and then we will use our casus belli to declare formal war. Yeah, we kind of are the bastards here, the warmongering Russians. Right. Okay, so we need to basically kill all the Congo units. Can only shoot at that one. Okay, firing into the district does like pretty much nothing. I don't really think I did well enough. I'm too late, so the city might actually die, which, you know, is pretty sad beans. Oh, it looked like they abstained from actually taking the city.
We're all apprentices in a... I've lived through some terrible...
It's very good for us. Okay, let's choose some civics. We're definitely going up in this direction now instead. So we have recorded history. Does like the science things. I mean, civil service is pretty nice, but I think I want to go. Actually, the Great General points are nice, but not insane. But I think mercenaries here is pretty interesting. Discount on unit upgrades. I think we'll go that route because we're definitely way more on the warpath now. And then we'll go to military academies because we're gonna make units. It might be a point where we get to the military academies, and then by then the war is just kind of over. But what can you do? Question is, do I want to fight Baltimore? See, I don't really think I do. I think I'm actually much more interested in finishing off all the Congo forces. I don't consider the Americans like a real contender at the moment in this battle, because you know their city is dying and they don't have units. What I'm really worried about is the Congo forces. So ideally, I just want to focus my firepower on them. Guess now you can go over there. Do you have any units left that can move? I don't know. We'll just keep making units essentially. I can plunder Cerdad? Sure. Some free gold. I'm down. Those Congo warriors are strong. Let's trade. We could trade with Los Angeles for 5 food. 5 food is a lot. Let's do that. It really helps New York grow. I think this trade route is we'll move it to New Orleans, so we can do like a food trade to Los Angeles as well, and just kind of grow all our cities to the best of our abilities. Because having 5 or 6 population is very different from having just 2 or 3. So if we can get all the cities up to like around 5 or 6, I think that's a good starting point for just continuing the war. And then once that's done, we obviously want to go like higher in population. We have so many swordsmen. In Civ 5 you could only build like a certain amount of swordsmen for the amount of iron you had. But here we can just kind of keep going. Okay, so we lost a unit. One of my swordsmen died to the knight. A knight is pretty advanced actually. Don't care so much for that. Let's pillage that and guess we just take a promotion. So here, let us shoot Congo first, so they don't capture the city while like right after. Well, they might actually. Okay, we just won't shoot the city because we're so interested in getting the city. Holy wow, they're strong. Okay, so let's trade with Los Angeles for the food. Oh, I clicked outside. Sorry for the video cut. I might edit that out. We'll see. Just shoot at the garrison, I don't really care. Or the encampment. Is it called an encampment or a garrison? Encampment, okay. A unit needs orders, right. Well, honestly, I think I might actually make some pikemen against the knights, because the swordsmen were very ineffective. We lost a unit? Probably the swordsman? Yeah.
When wasteful war
I still have a lot of units in the area, but now I'm not as scared of them. Let us... Okay, these guys here can definitely get the city, right? Okay, let's take the city now. Okay, and then we need to shoot the Congo forces. I don't think they'll actually attack the city when we're just like present, but let's just make sure that there's no mistakes. I can't actually fight those knights, they're crazy. Retreat that guy, because we don't really want to bleed off units, right? We want to keep the city? Yeah. The swordsmen are really not doing as well as advertised. Let's build. We could build a spearman. We could also just build crossbowmen. Let's repair the workshop first. Yeah, let's get some crossbows. Barbarians approach? Really not my biggest concern. How much damage do we do if we hit that city? A pretty decent amount. Okay, what I really want to have happen is for us to basically get a lot of free shots with all our archers. That is kind of the pristine situation, if we can create that at all. Because clearly our sad swordsmen are not fit for fighting Congo at all, really. Yeah, we'll just keep building crossbows. This is probably one of the biggest war I've done this early in the game, like, ever. And I don't know if it's worth it, but now we're kind of I mean, I decided to do it, so we are just, you know, going with the flow. We're really committed. But yeah, the upgraded units, they're so high combat strength. Look at that, 51 combat strength. That's more than I can do. Oh. It's weird how I can press next turn and then it's like, it just like, oh, I forgot a unit, here it is, you didn't move this, and it's like, it just notices after, it doesn't tell you that it's there at the start, you know. Okay, so they negotiated a peace. He doesn't like us. What about Teddy? Probably doesn't like us either. Nope. Okay, well. Guess we'll just kind of keep moving our army over then. Everything that's wounded, we'll just let them heal up. At some point though, money will be an issue, so we kind of have to keep going. So how much do I want to send south to Breslau? So if we send this archer, this swordman, this archer, and this catapult, I hope that's enough to take that city. And then hopefully we get rid of the Americans at least. And I mean, right now our soldiers are kind of dropping like flies, which is not very cool. Let's see, change policies. I think we're more likely to want to be an oligarchy. We could drop the maintenance, otherwise we'll kind of go broke. And then since we're not really trading, could do one gold and one faith, but that's a little weak. We don't have districts, so it's either one production or one faith and gold. I'm kind of on the board with the faith and gold. And then we could just take this as well. So now we're really on the war path. And changed our direction a lot. Yeah, I guess we have to build crossbows. You know, given our gold, I think I have to make a commercial hub here. Let's put it here. I realize this takes one of our good economic centers out, but just given the circumstances, I do think we need Need some cash. And these turns actually end up becoming quite long because we have so many units to move. Oh, I should have brought the catapult down. I mean, the catapult isn't going to make it there. If our normal units can't take the city, we probably can't take it at all. Major defeat, major defeat. Yeah, the knights are tough. They're really, really hard for us to kill. Maybe if we can negotiate a peace with them. Like, they were tougher, but we kind of got rid of a lot of their army.
Blocks the universe off bravery.
It might be a thing where we need the crossbows to kind of fight them. Not too sure about the whole Congo and thing, like making peace with the Americans. Congo definitely softened up the city and we got to kill off a lot of their army, but even this small force here is just very hard for us to deal with because their units are so much better than ours. If our units were even, we obviously have an overwhelming superiority in numbers. But yeah. So the question is, do we want to try and get Geneva? Geneva would be a great staging point for further campaigns, but we're just losing so many units. Could be the crossbows kind of turn things around. So once they're, you know, they're helping, things will be different. Can just fortify. And these guys are still on the march of their lives. I'm not gonna send down a catapult like this one, it'll never make it, so we could send one more spearman down to help. And choose production, so we really want to repair the stuff first. Why does it have a larva? The city? Or another larva? Lavra? Let's repair the monument though. We have kind of made enemies with everyone. Oops, I forgot. I keep clicking and then it prompts me. I was like, oh, you forgot a unit. Which is really annoying. Major defeat, ooh. Okay, maybe I need a little bit more help down there. We can take the crossbow when it spawns, maybe. Although that is a bit away. Seems kind of brave to just leave the catapult there. Does seem like he's withdrawing. Oh, my unit actually died. Oh my lord. Oh, where did these guys come from? Okay, they're kind of gonna massacre everything we have down there. This is rough. I think we should just kind of leave that city. If he'll make peace, we'll take it. But nope. What about Congo? Nope. I mean, we are building up some veterancy, that's nice. Oh, there's actually an entrance here as well. I see. Yeah, I should definitely retreat from that city. Because we're getting mauled. Yeah, let's just go back. We don't have to kill America down there right away either. I mean, it's just one tiny city. The catapults are not very good against units for obvious reasons. It'd be kind of broken if they were. I think I just have to kind of fight these. But it's a very costly way for me to do this. Like expending my swordsmen as fodder. It's not great at all. I think everything here has moved, right? Oh, except for this guy, but he's 45 and he'll probably die. At least he'll heal a tiny bit. Oh no. Okay, let's make peace. Okay, doesn't want to. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna cut the episode here, and then we'll have to deal with this gigantic war we've started. I'm basically gonna keep playing and record the next episode, so I'll probably upload both episodes relatively in quick succession. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.